What's going on, guys? I was feeling kind of bored, so I went, what if I made a deadlog? Deadlog. Devlog. So I was like, what if I made one? So here I am. It's like 12:30. I'm not going to sleep. So, yeah. What I want to talk about is how the server got to this state. How did we get from nothing to this? So it all started back in 2024. I don't know how many of you guys know, but in like December 2024, December? No, it was like January 2024, Hyperland shut down. I don't really remember like the exact date or whatever, but it was like January 4th. I don't remember. And it was like very sad because I was like, no, I can't play Bed Wars scrimmages anymore. Because all I would do in Hyperlands was play RBW, ranked Bed Wars. Not really ranked. We called it Hyperland scrims. I don't know. But anyways, we would play it and it was super fun and we would play it all the time. So basically, I made Bed Wars on a Minecraft server. This took literally forever. It took like maybe 1.5 years to put out a polished project. The first thing that came out was what was it? It was I used a different hosting. Right now our hosting is OVH Cloud, but we used Wither hosting. So the first server IP was uni.wither.host, which is low-key a Bun's username, but that's besides the point. Yeah, because the original server name was Unilands. Astro only came about because of some stuff I'll come over later. So anyways, this is like the historic era. We had like the Hyperland shop. I don't know if you guys know what the Hyperland shop is. If I feel like editing this, I'll probably put like an overlay of the thing on the screen or whatever. But there was it was like a one shop thing. So this is the current shop, but the original shop was like it was like this. It was like a 9x3 or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty great. Honestly, I like that shop better because it was like skill based to buy stuff. Like if you knew all of like the keybinds and whatnot, you just click, 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 and it felt so nice. Nowadays, you set your loadout, it's all good. I'm not joining the Lusty Argonian mid tonight. There's yeah, that's why in the main lobby this says Uni, by the way. This is the original lobby. Let's get into the lobbies real quick. I don't want to talk about the coding and everything, even though this is a devlog, because all of the coding stuff is incredibly sad. But I'll go over that later. This is the original lobby. This is the first lobby that was ever made. Well, that's a lie. So I had like a testing lobby that was just a bedrock box, but we don't talk about that. But this is the first lobby. The parkour was added around the same time. We had this is a drug van, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys caught that, but this is a drug van. There's weed here, and oh, whoa, it is broken. I don't think this is supposed to be here. Yeah, whatever. The world probably corrupted after a couple of upgrades. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be lanterns. Whatever, Tipsy can build that. Oh, right. Who built the maps? So, this map was made by Techie and Tipsy. Techie's a guy who I met like 2 years ago. Maybe a year ago now. Nah, probably 2 years ago. He, basically like started talking to me, and he was good at making Discord servers. So basically, we made the he like helped me with a ranked Bed Wars server or whatever. And he also started building, and he's like a decent builder as well. He made a couple builds, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is the original lobby. I don't know how many of you guys actually are in the Discord server, but this is, let me just go into creative, but this is the second one. This one was made like 2024. The first lobby that I was in earlier, the one that's the main one right now, was like used for like 5 minutes. I can't lie. Like immediately it was used and then immediately it was thrown out. This is the main lobby for quite some time. You know, it's beautiful, honestly. I like this lobby. Might be my favorite because like the queuing area is so like clean. Like it's just right here, you know. And then there's like this, and there's like a ring on the outside and whatnot. And then the penis is gone. But there was I don't want to talk. Actually, I didn't say anything. There's a trampoline right here because I got bored. I think I added something to the top of this ladder just to see if people would go up to it. Yeah. Avalon is the most annoying person I've ever heard of in my entire life, honestly. Anyways, so yeah, we have like this structure and everything. I really like this one with all the candles floating and like the land. I really like this one. But yeah, this is like the original. There's like a bunch of parkour. This is a casino. I was genuinely gonna add gambling with coins. Genuinely. But I never got around to it. Maybe I'll do it next because I'm low-key. Like, I could probably make Skywars in a day. I'm just too lazy. Oh. I'm not gonna talk about this one. Yeah, if you know, you know. So, yeah, I think there's a couple of signs up here as well. But it's just a casino. It's a proper dully casino. I mean, you can't gamble or whatever. Yeah, there's signs. Back then, you could edit the signs because I didn't disable it because I was lazy. So yeah. Okay, so let's go to the other lobbies as well. So let's MW teleport lobby V3. This is the third lobby. This was back before I added the custom NPCs. So you guys see like the player NPCs in the lobby with the skins and whatnot. Before that, I just had the villagers. The player NPCs are definitely better. This is the second lobby. This is never happening. Yeah, this is, I really like this lobby. I really like when you spawn. Look at this, by the way. Oh my god, it's just beautiful. When did that get there? Well, there's fish in the sky. I didn't even know there was fish in the sky. I think that was added later. But yeah, this whole thing is just so nice, and the parkour is like pretty decent as well, if you can start it. But yeah, this was the second lobby. I think this was made in like 2025 or whatever. The only complaint that I had is that it's so small. Like this main area or whatever, you have to like go out here, and then you can see they're like on like wooden pillars and whatnot, which is kind of sad. So there isn't like a space to put villagers or the NPCs or whatever. But yeah, this was the second map made. Honestly, I love cherry blossoms. I just love cherry blossoms. I love the theme. I love the new blocks and whatnot. It's just so great. This is the last lobby that was made. I hate this lobby, honestly. This one we used for a while, and then I was like, damn, this lobby sucks. And also the guy who built this lobby was like, no, let's switch back to the first one. And I was like, okay. Yeah, we got the region selector over here. Yeah, and then we had all this, and it was nice. It was nice. There was like a spot to put everything, and it was like all in a circle, which was nice. And like, you know, there's space to build stuff. But this lobby is so ugly. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's so drab. It's like the blandest colors, and like the Coliseum looks alright, but it's not colorful. So I don't like this one at all, to be honest. I'm gonna switch it. And look, this is the one that was in the original lobby, with the cherry blossoms and whatnot. It's all off to the side. So lame. But I saw, yeah, no, I just didn't like this lobby. Yeah, if I revert, I'm probably gonna revert back to lobby V3. Anyways, I feel like I got a bit sidetracked there. But how did we get from point A to point B? Let's go to that. Spotty T 2732. It's a bit random. So you know, it's like 2024 or whatever, and I like just started coding. Like not just started coding. Like I had coded other languages before. But what the heck? Okay, visual glitch, I guess. But I had like coded in like other languages before. But if you don't know too much about coding, there's different languages, and you have to like learn the language to code it. It's learning a language. That's what it is actually. But I know Java before it, and so PHP was pretty easy. The server software is Pokemon. It was like coded in PHP. Yada yada yada. Whatever. I had like a lot of difficulties coding in the start because I did not know how to do anything. I just made this from scratch by myself without looking at anything. Like honestly, I didn't even use ChatGPT or anything because when I tried, it was so terrible. It was so terrible at coding. I wish I could have had it code this entire server. It would have saved me 2 years. But no. It didn't work in the slightest. It was just terrible. But anyways, Bed Wars by itself just took forever. Like, it took forever, and I remember we would, like, scrim and whatnot, and it would just crash all the time. And every time it crashed, I had to go, like, go as fast as I could to open my, like, coding platform thing, and then fix it immediately. It was so annoying, because I had to do that every single time. That's terrible. But, yeah. You know, servers come a long way. So after I finished Bed Wars, there's, like, a lot of polishing going on, and there's a bunch of maps that, Tipsy and Techie started to make. Tipsy, as far as I know, Tipsy made the most of them. I don't really know. So Tipsy made the most of them. I don't really. What is this guy doing? This guy really think I'm gonna queue? That's cute. But yeah. Let's go. What did he type? What? Nah. Okay, let's go look at some of the maps. Celestial. Let me tell this play. Go to Asia region. Players playing on Asia region. Will he figure out to click on the region selector? Oh my goodness gracious. The history. The whole map breaks once the game starts. There's a bunch of bugs going on right now. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna go watch anime after this. Does this guy know that I'm fucking hell. Okay, so let's go look at the maps. This is my favorite. Looks wise, this is my favorite. I'd say everything else, like, this map plays terribly. It's way too big, but it's so pretty. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. And oh wait, let me set my. Where's my odor so? So if this crashes my Minecraft, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, look at this in the night, and let me turn off full bright. Full bright. Oh my god, it's just so good looking. It's so good looking. This is definitely my favorite. There were a couple other maps that we made, like not we, Tipsy. I don't think Techie built very much before this. Like, I don't think he had a hand in this, but like I said, I have no idea. Because, as far as I know, Tipsy would just go into, like, a solo survival world and just build all of these. Which I think was just epic, by the way. Let's go to Runic. I think this was the first map that he made. This was a total terrible map, by the way. This is the worst map, like, ever. This island is just way too... Like, this map is huge. It's huge. Also, the spawn is like, whatever. It's still... I mean, look at it. Our builder, Tipsy, by the way, was, like, #1 on, like, Hive build battle for, like, a while. Yeah, pretty cool. I actually met him in, like, 2022 playing Hyperlands. Or 2021, actually, like, December. Very, very late. Yeah, it is so epic. I remember, and we, like, learned, or we, like, met each other, and we, like, scrimmed, and then we got into building, and then I started this. It was just so epic. But, yeah. What other maps? Let's take a look. I have this handy dandy command, MW list, that lets me look at everything. Runic, Celestial. Oh yeah, these are all the maps that we stole from Hypixel, by the way. We're just not going to talk about those. This is Barbarian. This one, I think Techie made? Yeah, there's a Hyperlands map called Barbarian, and Techie liked it, so he just, like, looked at it, stole the theme, and kind of, like, put it in. But this is definitely not, like, a one-to-one copy, though. This is, like, way different from the original. This is way better, in my opinion. Except for these trapdoors. These trapdoors are the reason it's a terrible map. Because every single time you go to middle, you always get stuck on the trapdoors because you can't place blocks on them because they're always open. It's just really funny, in all honesty. So, yeah. And also, I don't know what it is. This like part of the map is just growing back, I guess. But whatever. It's, you know, they make cool maps. We also have Tramble. Anybody who played Hyperland squads like ever, for like a couple of games, probably recognizes these maps. I think this is like a 1-to-1, except for the spawn island, I want to say. I honestly have no idea. And I think we moved the Diamond Islands in. I have no idea. But yeah. What are my other favorite maps? Oh, we also stole Overgrown. Anybody who played Hyperland Squads really should know this map. This is like the Hyperlands map. This is like the staple of Hyperlands. Back in 2022 to 2024, we just scrim on this all day. See, that's all the maps. You can see like there's a bunch more. You can see like I'm adding Skywars as well, if I feel like doing that. Oh, and also right now, we're working on, and by we, I mean not builders that I know, but like some of the mobile bridge community is making maps. So yeah, we have some new maps that are going to be coming out when I feel like adding them, probably. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see what else. Title, top foot. Yeah, that's most of it. Oh, right. Let me tell you one of the worst mistakes I have made. So, when I was implementing, if you go to FFAQ here, when you look at midfight or whatever. Oh, also, this is like really cool. I basically just let all the RBW players, ranked Bedwars players, free build in here. Because they make cool stuff. And there's some basketball courts over here. It's like it's whatever. And nobody plays in the midfight world anyway, so. Yeah, except for the streamers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But there's like a code thing here. Like I implemented it too deep, so it like respawns you. Like it doesn't let the respawn cycle happen. Like you don't respawn in this game. If you notice when you die, you like instantly respawn. It's like instant respawn. It doesn't like put you on the loading screen or whatever. And I implemented that way too deeply inside of the main code. So I can't change a lot of stuff. Like if I wanted to fix that and make it, like Skywars is going to be really bad because of this. Because I'm going to have to figure out how to make players like, or how to drop items properly. Which will be just great. Yeah, I think how the server went is I think I made Bedwars and then I made the FFAQ. I remember I made FFA just because the server would crash so much, so FFA like never crashed. But I could like fix up Bedwars while FFA was while the other players would just play in FFA. Those were the days. Most of this like new stuff, like you see like the hotbar, this I implemented this like a couple weeks ago, and these like NPCs, I implemented these maybe 3 or 4 months ago. So yeah, and I only started tracking stats also like 3 or 4 months ago. A lot of the stuff that I focused on very early on was all of these game modes. I think I added bridge. Let's take a look. When did I add bridge? I have a Discord server where I like logged every single update that I've ever made. Yeah, I added the custom lobby NPCs on 4-18-2026. That is 4 months ago. Crazy. When did I add bridge? Well, I added bridge in 2025. Added bridge 9-4-2025. 11 months ago, I added bridge. It's crazy. Oh, in regions, this was such a pain. Getting this to work, basically every single player has its own unique database. So like, there's like a database hosted on the North America region, which is like a different server. Like imagine you have 2 laptops, and one of them is here, and the other one's in Singapore, which is in Asia, if you didn't know. And there's the laptop on this laptop hosts the database. So all of the player data, all of the stuff right here, all of my coins, my custom Bedwars shop is all hosted right here. So all of the what was I gonna say? But yeah, so the Asia region has to like ask this place to get it. Before, I had all of everything just stored in files. Like every single player just had his own file. So you would have like it's just like a .txt. You guys know what a .txt is. I hope you know what a .txt is. But yeah, so just insane, insane. How I was able to build this in like 2.5 years. It should have taken less time. My parents made me go to India. I'm Indian, by the way, so I went to India to visit family, and we did that between summer, like 2020, 2024. I don't remember. Yeah, no, I think it was 2024 summer, or it was 2025 summer. Nah, it was 2024. And basically, I couldn't develop anything during that time because I didn't have my laptop. So I couldn't code at all. So basically, development halted for like 3 months, and then I had to pick it up where I left off, and that really just killed everything. Like properly killed everything. It was just terrible. But yeah, I don't really want to go into code intricacies and whatnot, because that's too complicated, and also I don't remember how I coded everything. It's been a while. Like, this code is straight out of 2024. This is 2.5 years ago. I wasn't in college back then. I was like a junior in high school, which is crazy to think about, by the way. Yeah. This game selector is so nice, by the way. But yeah, UHC Meetup, I think I added this. When did I add UHC Meetup? It wasn't, I feel like it wasn't too long ago. Yeah, 7-13, barely a month ago. Literally barely a month ago I added this. It's crazy. Crazy, by the way. Barely a month ago. Oh my goodness. I went through so many struggles to get here, by the way. I couldn't update the server to latest for the past week because my scoreboard implementation, the scoreboard right here, the thing that's right here, didn't work on the latest multi-version thing. And I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. So I just like asked around, and I got the code from somebody like today and fixed it today. Insane. So much of this has been a community effort. All of these maps and everything, like this server wouldn't have been possible without Tipsy. I can't lie. Like, he built everything. Like, pretty much everything. Oh my goodness, he's the goat. Yeah. Is that... Oh, the oh, shit. Yeah. So... That's the devlog, yeah. I mean, how we got to this point, how we got to that. I'm probably gonna make detailed ones like later, so I can like tell everybody my struggle, so everyone feels bad for me and buys ranks. Yeah. Bed Wars, like for this private game system, there's this thing back in the day. So here, let me just make something. Okay, let me just private game Sigma. There's this thing back in the day where the people in the community, this is for scrimmages, would just troll. And I didn't make it. You could drop your items during the spawn. You can still drop the arrow because I wanted people to be able to give the right click to start thing away. But you could drop things in the start. So every single player who just wanted to troll would drop their chest and be like, no, I don't have a chest. So annoying. Honestly, one of the most annoying things I had to deal with. I had to the right code just to fix this, because so many people were doing it. Oh my goodness! The community had one joke this whole time. It's bloody brilliant. I wonder if I should upload this on the main channel. Probably not. I've sworn a little bit too much. Yeah. I don't really know. What else is there? Will I add Skywars? No. No. Probably will. Yeah, I would say the main issue with the server has been advertisement. I'm gonna show I'm probably gonna edit this, but I'm gonna show the clip or the thing of showing how many unique players have logged on to the server. It is so low. It is so low. I've made so many YouTube shorts, and out of that, like 3 people have actually took the time to log into the server. It's so annoying. It's ridiculously hard. And I don't know anybody who has like more than like 1K subs. Or I don't even know like anyone who has more than 1K subs. The guy who has 1K subs asked for $120 to make a YouTube video. 120. I am not paying $120 for 3,000 views, bro. This is madness. Please buy ranks, by the way, to support me. You get cool perks. Like, if you go to the cosmetic shop, you can get kill effects. Like, lightning, squid missile, firework, and snowballs, which is very epic. And custom bow trails. And these are, like, global, so they show up on all game modes. Yeah, and there's, like, custom wood. I don't know why, but, like, all of, like, there's, like, a bunch of servers right now that do, custom wood and whatnot. And none of them have the new wood. Like, all of them just use the old wood. The best wood is all of these. These are all so good looking. Hold on, let me just show you guys. Let's look at the stripped cherry logs. Like, look at this color. Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. But yeah, what else did I want to talk about? What are the struggles that I have? I don't have too many struggles. I can't lie. I mean, I'm from the suburbs. There isn't very much struggle to be had here. The biggest struggle I'd say was probably the database migration. No, not even that. It's just getting this stuff all started. Starting something is so difficult. I remember one time I was so pissed because I couldn't get my code to work and I didn't know why. And there's nothing on Google. I Googled it for like 5 years and nothing I saw worked at all. Nothing. Nothing. You know how crazy that is? Nothing. I tested it for like 2 hours and then I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I fixed it within 1 day. Or like 10 minutes. Aggravating. That's what that was. Aggravating. It's just horrible. It's so annoying when something like that happens. Why is there no armor on the armor room guy? Alright. Yeah. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to go to the leaderboards world. New villager leaderboards. I'll just put it here. Oh, shoot. I remember why I took away the leaderboards world. Never mind. I wanted to show like all of like the leaderboards and whatnot of all of the cool stuff, but I guess not. Let me just show. I want to show the bridge stuff. Bridge is like the most active community on here because Zeka sucks, is from what I've heard. It's the bridge combined elo, by the way. Kermit D Frog is at the highest, and he's just nowhere to be seen. This is combined though, so this is across all game modes. Like if you've played more than 5 games on this, or if you've played 10 games, it populates your elo so you can see everything. Yeah, a lot of these people just don't play anymore, and they just got to this elo just cause. No boosting, guys. No boosting. Like this has got to be boosting. This has got to be boosting. I can't believe it. 2,400 kills. I mean, yes. Hold on. Let's take a look at the losses again. Bridge, combined, losses, loss. Oh, shit. I think these guys play a lot of doubles, too. Is this combined wins? Wait. Did I set the wrong leaderboard? I did not. Okay. But yeah, no. Dude, look at this. 67. 67 plus 112, 179 games of bridge played. That's a lot of play time. I think that guy's the highest play time on the server. Yeah. Oh, right. I need to do a rebranding. Oh, I'm not doing that today. Alright. well, that's been it. I'm gonna now fix all of the crashes that have been going on in the past while I've been recording this video. Yeah, actually that happened, by the way. I recorded a video before this. Comment below what changes you want to see. What else should I comment? What game modes you want to see? I can add literally anything. I can add factions, I can add survival. I can add genuinely anything. Like, literally anything. Like, any game mode you think of, I can add. Like, I could add Fortnite if I really put my mind to it. But then I'd have to have somebody build a map of Fortnite, and I don't have anyone for that, so. Well, maybe Tipsy would want to do that. I don't know. So, yeah. Comment below what you want to see. Join the Discord, discord.gg/astrobw. It'll be linked in the description. Join the server. The IP is astrobw.net. Buy ranks. The IP you can bloody read. We have Asia region and North America region, and we have leaderboards, so you can flex on everyone, or flex on no one. How is Lalich at 81? Is he on the duels leaderboard? How does he... Hold on now. Math ain't mathin'. He's got 81 wins. Maybe he plays Battle Wars and duels. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we have the leaderboards. It doesn't take that long to get to these high leaderboards, I can't lie. That's a lie, actually. Kills. This guy started playing like fucking all the way. I'm so tired. But play the server. Anything helps, I guess. I'm so poor right now. I have like no money. Every single server, or every single like time, I have to be like, can somebody buy a rank so I can host this server another month? Just like he said, it costs like $30 a month, both regions combined. What else do I have to say? Everybody's probably clicked off the video by now anyways, so god damn it, the YouTube algorithm gives me no views, and I don't know why. Actually no, I do know why, because I put no effort into my YouTube videos. Buy ranks. Oh, if you buy Cosmic or Cosmic Plus, it gives you you get to decide for 2 new cosmetics. Like you can blah blah blah. You can ask me to add any 2 cosmetics, and I'll add them. And it can be anything, like hats, capes, wings. I don't know, whatever you want. Pets. I don't know. I'll probably draw the line at like Jenny mod or something. So yeah, don't ask for that. Yeah, comment so the YouTube algorithm decides to make my video good, and like the video as well to make the YouTube algorithm give me views. And make a video on the server, please make a video on the server, because honestly, I set up like logging systems a couple days ago. In the past week, 100 total unique players have logged on to the server. And that's not like concurrent. That's not all at the same time. 100 in total. Yesterday, a total of 14 unique players logged onto the server. That's unbelievable depths of sad. Because most people log in, they see nobody, and then they just leave and never join back, which is kind of sad. But yeah, and if you can't buy rank, vote for the server. It makes it higher in the vote thing, and you get a free rank, which lets you fly in the lobby. So it is worth it, I think, in my opinion. So yeah. That's it for me. That's all the advertising done. Thanks for watching. I don't know how you made it to the end. If you did make it to the end, there's just no way you made it to the end though. So if you did, subscribe. I'm probably gonna release more videos like this, highlighting all of the struggles I've had with all the deving and whatnot. And I don't know, maybe I'll show code. Probably not though, because nobody knows how to code, and everyone's just using Claude anyways. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye bye.